Hello everyone, welcome to AdCreative AI. On this video, we're going to be creating Facebook Dynamic Creative Ads. If you're not sure of what is a Facebook Dynamic Creative Ad, it's basically a type of ads campaigns on Facebook that allows you to upload several different ad creatives, and then Facebook uses different versions of these creatives with your headlines and descriptions, and then try to find the best combination and then serves that one so you get better results. Why do they do that? Because if you get better results, you're gonna spend more, they're gonna make more money. And in the meantime, if one campaign is getting a bit good results or one ad, it means the users kind of like that creative. So it also creates a better user experience for them. And in couple of years back, when there was no such option, basically what we were doing is that we were at the time creating like hundreds of different versions of creatives, and then every single day check ads, which ones are performing better, kill the ones that do not perform better, and allocate the budget to the winners, etc. But with Facebook Dynamic Creative Ads, we do not need to do that. And on top of this video, we're going to be using artificial intelligence to generate our creatives, and we're going to use these creatives within our dynamic creative ads. And since we use AI, the campaigns are basically usually performs much better. But one of the another aspect that I love the most is that it takes around like a minute or two to generate some killer conversion campaigns without, I don't know, hiring some freelancers to make those creatives, or writing a big brief to your design team, or using Canva and spending hours to create 10-15 different conversion focused ad creatives. So we're going to be using Facebook Ads Manager to create the ads, but one of the most important aspects of this video, which differentiates all other videos on YouTube, is going to be that we're going to be using AdCreative AI. So we are going to be using artificial intelligence to generate our creatives. So let's directly dive in. I'm on my ads manager. This is the ads manager of AdCreative AI, and I'm just going to go and click on the create button. So Facebook is kind of changing a bit, but although they're changing the names and they call it sales now and before conversions, it's the same thing. So what you can do is, if you're not sure, you can click this find your objective, and you can say that, yeah, I wanted to create a conversion, but names changed. They say that no worries, that the name of that is now is sales. So I'm just gonna go sales, and on the campaign, we can basically just say that test for this, but I definitely recommend you to name your campaigns, your ad sets and your ads, because later on when you do something, it's gonna be quite useful. So I'm gonna go with manual sales campaign. Again, Facebook is really trying to make their ad creative as user-friendly as possible. That all being said, no matter what way you do it, it's the same campaign, right? And usually, the more manual it is, the more chances you have to play with some stuff. So we're gonna check that together. Anyway, I'm on the campaign level right now. Before, the name was campaign budget optimization. Now it's advantage budget, campaign budget. So that is definitely a very important thing to have. Basically what it does is that it is going to, if you have several different ad sets, it's going to understand which ad sets or ads are performing the best, and it's going to allocate those budget to those ad sets, which means that you do not need to really come every single day to check which ad set is getting better results and so on. So let's say that on this campaign I want to go with 100 euros a day. We are based in Paris, so that is a euros, but that's more or less a dollar as well. And I'm not going to be doing anything else. We can directly jump into the ad set level. Ad set level is where you kind of do all your bids, your audiences, your demographics, etc. So on this one, I'm going to go with website. On the pixel, I'm going to select my pixel, and after that, Facebook is going to bring my conversions, and I'm going to select complete registration. You may get an error there if you haven't done the conversion API just yet. But if you're doing a client-side tracking, that's okay. If you don't know what is a client-side tracking and server tracking, it's okay. In this video, we're just gonna be doing Facebook Dynamic Creative Ads. Anyway, important thing, on your ad set level, you need to turn on the Dynamic Creative. So I'm just gonna turn on the switch. It's gonna say that, are you sure, whatever. I said yes. So the next step is the audience. On the audience, I definitely recommend you to go as broad as you can. So, I mean, let's say that you have a restaurant somewhere in New York, and you can only serve to a 2, 3, 5 miles, whatever range, right? In that case, okay, go as specific as you can, because like it really blocks you. But if you're selling something online, if you have some kind of digital product, or like whatever the reason that you're doing, if you can do it global, go global. If you can do it country-wise, you can. Like for example, on AdCreative AI, I think we are targeting top 20 high income countries. and that's where we've seen that we got the best results. And that's why usually in platforms like Facebook, and this applies to Google as well, when you advertise, the bigger the audience, the more data they have. And the more data that they have, they can bring you better results, cheaper results, and even faster results. So I definitely recommend you to go as broad as you can. Let's say that right now I'm gonna target friends. I don't wanna touch the age, because unless something blocks you, you shouldn't touch any of that thing. The only thing that you can do, so if you have a huge budget, and when I say huge budget, we are talking about $300-400 a day, more or less, depends really. I definitely recommend you to put no targeting at all. Put it as a country, and sooner or later, in just a couple of days, Facebook really understands which actually audience converts. But since we're doing $100, we don't have that much of a budget, so I definitely recommend that we should be doing some interest targeting. So I'm gonna be doing a campaign for AdCreative AI itself. So let's say that I'm targeting friends, or you know what, let's go target United States. And if you're targeting United States, I definitely recommend you to target Australia as well, if you can ship it or if you can sell it there as well, because the buyer behavior is very similar. Anyway, let's go to the target, and since AdCreative AI is for advertisers, maybe I'm gonna say advertising. And advertising marketing, that looks okay. And after you do that, what you can do is you can click on these suggestions, and then you will see that there is a lot of similar things like social media marketing, social media, online media, and so on. So you can add as much as you want, the broader the better. And here it already gives you saying that, okay, like there's 130 to 153 million people that Facebook can already find with this interest. So I'm gonna be okay with that. Advantage plus placements, which in the past it was means automatic placements. Basically what this advanced plus placements means is that you don't tell Facebook where to advertise. They can advertise it on Facebook, on Instagram, on their audience network, on whatever channel they have, all their partners. Your ads can be on one of them. So basically, I definitely recommend this. This is one of the best practices. And on the rest of the stuff like brand safety, etc., it's really up to you. Again, the more filter you put, the more you kind of like mess up with the way that their machine learning and optimization engine works. So I definitely don't recommend to do those things. And on this step, we are done. And on the next step is the ad step. Ad stage is where the thing happens. So as you can understand, in 2022, every single thing is optimized by AI. I just mentioned campaign budget optimization, or advantage budget optimization, whatever they call it, is the budget optimization through their machine learning. And the second one is the ad sets. The audience is optimized by artificial intelligence. So every single aspect is optimized by artificial intelligence to bring you the best results, except the creatives, because we do not have that tech yet, at least on Facebook. But thanks to AdCreative AI, you do have access to this thing. You can actually go sign up and create some conversion focused ad creatives in a matter of seconds. So I'm not talking about some kind of AI background image generator. We are talking about ad creatives that are ready, that are generated in a matter of seconds. So let's directly dive in. I'm on the ad creation step, right? So I'm just gonna select my Instagram. It's very important to have both your Facebook and Instagram. And I'm on the manual one, and I have selected single image and video. So if I just go a bit down, you can see that Facebook doesn't say select image, it says select images. So you can select actually more than, if I'm not mistaken, you can select up to 10. So now that we can select up to 10, we need around 10 different creatives, right? And these 10 creatives kind of need to be ideally different than each other, so Facebook doesn't necessarily go and spend money on each one of them, although they're almost all the same. So what I do recommend is that we use AdCreative AI to generate 10 different creatives. We upload them all here, and then we test them. So let's directly go to the AdCreative AI. On AdCreative AI, when you sign up, you'll see that there is something called brand. So brand is your brand. You write your brand name, upload your logo, select your colors. Platform is already based on your logo, gonna recommend you some colors. And then we'll have the brand description. And if you're already advertising on Facebook and Google, I do recommend you to connect your Facebook and also Google account, so that the artificial intelligence, the machine learning we have, can learn from you. So it can actually bring you precisely predictions for your brand, and even the creatives are gonna be different for your brand. So I already created a brand for AdCreative AI. That's where I am. When you created it, now you can finally create a project. So I'm gonna create an ad project. I want to go with the square size. If you're not sure, you can always click here and get some help. It's basically going to recommend you the size based on what kind of platform you want to advertise on. So I'm happy with the post size. On the project description, it's something amazing. It's recommended, it's not a must-have, but if you're not super good in writing sales text, it is kind of cool. So let's go. AdCreative AI is a SaaS platform that allows you to generate conversion-focused ad creatives using artificial intelligence. That looks good. Target audience is advertisers. So on the next step is where we are going to be writing our text, and we have already have some small cute preview there so we can see what's happening. So what I'm going to do here is this. I'm just going to click on the text AI button, and I can generate directly some headlines, descriptions, etc. in these languages. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to go with English. So as soon as I click there, our AI is going to be generating some options for me. If I like them, I can use them. If I don't want to, I can write my own stuff anytime of the process. So on the first one, it says create better ads. I'm happy with that. And on the second one, let's go check some of our options. Get more out of your advertising. I love that. Let's see if this is going to fit. It doesn't. Get more. You know what, that is not gonna be that good. Yeah, I like that. The future of advertising. I like that. Create better ad copies and get more out of your campaigns with AdCreative AI. That's good enough. Delete the rest. And here, I usually like stuff like sign up now. We can even just keep it very short. So sign up now. The preview looks amazing. And on the next step is the uploading the background or the product image step. So if you have some kind of e-commerce product, if you have several products, you can upload them here and generate creatives. And we're going to be also talking about the bulk one, but this one is basically your background. If you have one single background like the one that I'm going to be doing right now, that's amazing. If you have several different backgrounds, that's also a very good way. So what you can do is you can go to the second option. It's an or option. And if you have 100 different product catalogs like products, or if you have 100 different backgrounds for this campaign, you can actually drag and drop all of them here. And in one project, you can generate creatives for all of them. When you like one design, you can actually download hundreds of that creative with different backgrounds that you uploaded. I'm gonna go with the single background one. And I do not have necessarily any background image right now, so I'm gonna use the image search, stock image search engine on AdCreative AI. So I'm gonna say advertising, okay? Let's go and see what we can find here. There's already some super cool stuff. I can see that some of them are paid. And if you go with your mouse over, it says special discount for AdCreative AI by Getty Images iStock. We basically have a good collaboration with iStock by Getty Images. And basically, instead of $9.5 per image, our users get $5 per image. So you can, anytime of your membership, you can actually purchase any creatives here and use them as many times as you want after purchasing. So, you know what? There is some cool options here, but I think I'm just gonna go with this. And I can just, if I want to take a bit more the right side because that's where the ads are, I can just click there, but I think I'm gonna keep the guy in the middle. I'm happy with this. If I'm happy, let's go dynamic creative ads. So basically when I click here, all the previous data that I gave, all the information, my brand details, if I connected my ad accounts, all that information gets together to generate conversion focused ad creatives for me in a matter of seconds. So basically the creatives are ready. The ones that you see, they look good and they're not even the high resolution. When I download them, when I use my credit, I'm gonna have the high resolution ones. So let's say that I am kind of happy with this one. I can download it. And the moment that I download, it's gonna give me a PNG file. And if I click on it, you can see that it is just super high quality, looks amazing. And if I go back and if I say that, okay, you know what, I kind of like this one as well. That looks pretty good. I like this one too. That looks amazing. That is just stunning. That one is very cool too. And let's see if there is any other one here. And this one as well. So when I click on this one, you can see that it's pixel perfect. It looks amazing. It looks just stunning. And every single aspect on this design is decided by artificial intelligence for higher conversion rate. So we're going to be actually getting a higher conversion than any other thing that we can design on Canva, ideally. So I am kind of happy with those. let me see if I can find any other one. You can see that all of them are scored. So out of 100, we believe that AI believes that this creative is going to perform 81 compared to others. I kind of like this one too, looks good. And this one is a bit more different than the other one. So how many we downloaded? 2, 4, 6 of them. So what we can do is, now that we have these creatives, we are done with that creative AI. We can come back to Facebook Dynamic Creative Ads, click on select images, and we just need to click here and upload all those creatives in just like that. And now that those creatives are uploaded, I mean, I have to wait a bit that they're uploaded, but as soon as they're uploaded, I just need to select them all in high resolution. I'm not mistaken, that is as well. And basically the hardest part is done. So usually here, a small business is gonna go to Canva and spend like 1.5 hours to generate some creatives on Canva or any other platform, or they're gonna be going to freelancers, pay $5 to $10 per image, and then they're gonna be spending another 1 hour giving the right brief and with revisions, etc. On AdCreative AI, you can generate and then edit as much as you want. Or if you're a mid-scale or an enterprise, you need to give a brief, and then your design team is going to take it, and the design team is going to come back to you with the creatives, revisions, etc. Hours wasted. And if you're an agency, your account manager can finally generate those kind of creatives in just a matter of seconds. So anyway, we've just done the hardest part in a matter of minutes. And since the images are ready and there, basically what I can do is, so I'm going to be putting AdCreative AI here is a destination, so the preview is there. And basically after that, what you need to do is to prepare your primary text. So when you prepare different primary texts, it's going to be creating a combination of those. So this primary text can match with another headline, that can match with a description, that is going to match in one of the images. And when you're done with that, your creative images are actually going to look like this, and there's going to be hundreds of different versions. So whenever you want, you can go to the advanced preview, and that's going to show you different version of that creative. And if you want to see it with another creative, let's say how this is going to look like, that's where you are. So you can see all the different version, how it's going to look like on different placements, and you can understand if they are cutted, if you can improve them, and so on. So for me, all of them, literally all of them, looks just amazing, just stunning. So I'm good with it. If you're good with it, you just need to click on publish and your ads are going to go live. So that's going to be it. Again, today what we've checked together is that we kind of learn how to create dynamic creative ads. And just for you to know, dynamic creative ads with automatic placements is kind of equivalent of Google Performance Max ads on Google. So if you haven't heard about Google Performance Max or you haven't tried it yet, I have another video. I'm gonna just put that in the descriptions, but you can go and you can also create Google Performance Max campaigns. They're very similar to dynamic creatives. You put around 15 creatives and then they're gonna be testing and find the best ones with their audience network. As you know, Google and Facebook have the biggest audience networks in the market right now. So if you haven't done that, I definitely recommend to you that you do that. And when it comes to dynamic creative ads on Facebook, that's how you use AdCreative AI. And one of the best things is that AdCreative AI comes with 7 days free trial and 10 free credits. So if you're creating your dynamic creative ads with this video, just go sign up to AdCreative AI. We'll give you 10 free credits, generate your first 10 creatives, upload it to Facebook, test it, see your results, and then if you're happy, you can continue with your membership. You can pay, you can get one of the packages. And if you're not happy, you can cancel anytime. We have anytime cancellation policy. And that's it. If you have any questions, I make sure that I answer every single comment below. And make sure to follow our channel and give me a thumbs up so that more people can see this video. And that's gonna be it. Thanks a lot. See you on the next video. Bye.